Hey y'all, and welcome back to day 33 of my 100-day challenge. I'm so excited that you're here. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. My name is Dayana, and I am an operations and growth strategist. I specifically help six-figure female founders to be able to automate their systems and processes, build high-performing teams, and ultimately scale their businesses. So let's get into it. Today, we're going to be talking about SWOT analysis, and this is something that I really love. Number one, because it helps you to be able to have a bird's eye view of your business. Number two, it helps everyone to be aware of it and kind of have buy-in. And then number three, it helps you to be able to develop solutions because we always want to have a solution-based work environment. And so what I did was this is just kind of like a template of a SWOT analysis. And you're always going to want to put in the top left corner your company name, and then in the top right hand corner the date. You can either put, if you do SWOT analysis on a quarterly basis, you can say Q1 2025 or Q2 2025, or maybe do it on a monthly basis, put April 2025. Whatever that might be, just put the month and the year at absolute minimum. That way you all, whenever you go back, you all know, okay, we did this one in April, or we did this one a year ago or 2 years ago, and this is how our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats have evolved. So I want to go a little bit into each of these. Your strengths are going to be things that you all do well. This is going to be what sets you apart from other organizations, people that are going to be competitors. So what is your competitive edge? What is it that you offer that your competition does not? Or what is it that you do better than anyone in the industry, or any type of technology that you all have that no one else in the industry does, any type of methodologies that you all teach that no one else does? All of those are going to be the absolute key to be able to highlight your strengths. Weaknesses is going to be anything that are areas of improvement that your team is lacking. Think about what you could be doing differently internally to be able to achieve better results. A lot of this is going to be looking internally at what you can do better as a company, but then it's still going to be looking externally as well. So your strengths and weaknesses will be more so internal. Opportunities and threats are going to be more so external. And so opportunities, we're going to get into areas where we know that we can grow. We know that there are some areas that we need to expand upon within our organization to be able to help us to get to that next level. Those are going to be opportunities. And then threats are going to be any type of challenges that we think that we're about to face, any type of roadblocks that we think are about to come our way that would hinder us from getting to our overall objectives and our overall goals. So that kind of breaks it down quickly with like a bird's eye view of what exactly the SWOT analysis is. So let's kind of go through each of these, and I'm going to try to give you all some scenarios. That way it kind of helps to break it down. So in strengths area, this could be something like, honestly, I can do it for Built to Scale right now. So for our strengths, we are great at engaging with our clients, our one-on-one clients, our clients within our community, all of that. We're extremely blessed to be able to have a supportive team that is able to help us to be able to deliver upon all of the inclusions and things like that that we offer. This is something that I have not found, that there's something that supports female entrepreneurs in the way that we do and with the offerings that we offer, especially given the knowledge that I've had within other similar organizations that were geared toward other industries, but that can be applicable. So all of those things that I've learned, now I'm packaging them all together in our own community. So that's like a competitive edge that we have. Is I've been a part of other organizations that have done this, but now I'm doing it specifically for female entrepreneurs, which is not currently out there in the way that we do it. We also have exceptional training that we have housed within our community. We have, like I said, exceptional customer service. We have a high retention rate as well with our customers, and our lifetime value is pretty high considering, because our clients decide to stay with us for long-term relationships instead of just a short-term, quick, like, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you help me with this? Okay, we're done. Like, no, they want to work with us over a period of time, which absolutely is great for business and shows that we're doing something right. So our weaknesses, some of our weaknesses, I would say, is I can be a bottleneck sometimes for the company. And that's something that we're working on, is being able to get me out of the day to day so that way the company can continue to grow and expand without me hindering it. A lot of times, sometimes they need approvals on things and stuff like that because I have the vision and I'm the visionary for the company, but that does not necessarily have to be how it needs to be. And so we're trying to eliminate any and all bottlenecks that we possibly can as quickly as possible. Another one that is one of our weaknesses, our core team is amazing, but we are also struggling with hiring because not even that we're struggling, but it's just taking a long time to find the right person. We're very specific in what we want, which could be seen as a strength, but we're not able to find that person, that unicorn, as quickly as we need to be able to help us to continue to scale. So one of our weaknesses right now is capacity, I would say. And that's one of those things where when you get to where you're at your capacity, then that's when you have to scale back on marketing. You have to scale back on other things because we want to continue to deliver at the highest level. So that would be seen as a weakness. Opportunities. One of the opportunities that I know that we have is like to offer a referral program or an affiliate program with the people that are already within our community. We already offer referral fees to anyone who is our current client who refers us to another client, but more so people that are actually active within our paid community. Those are the people that we want to continue to have people referring because they're actively in our community. They know exactly what we offer. They know how much we deliver and over deliver on everything that's promised. So we should be using that as a way to be able to get more people into the door. A threat would be if there's another company, which I haven't seen yet, but if there's another company that is kind of trying to do something similar, going after the same target audience, 6-figure female founders, that would be seen as a threat. That is something that could definitely damage our business for what we're trying to do. And so that's one of the things that we want to make sure that we're keeping an eye on and having team members who are always doing research and development to continue to push our team forward. Another thing that can be seen as a threat is if there's some type of, say, Lord forbid, there was another pandemic or something like that, that could definitely impact our business because number one, people would not be purchasing because they might be not able to go to work or something of that nature. Entrepreneurs really struggled. Some struggled and some thrived during the previous pandemic. And so if there was ever something like that to come again, that could cause our company to not be as stable because some of the people might pull out, which of course we would still be delivering upon whoever was still within our community, but that also could be seen as a threat because we might not have as many people in our community. So I hope that kind of gives like a genuine overall feel of what a SWOT analysis is, how you can utilize it to benefit you, because this chart is so pivotal, gives you so much information at one time, but then you want to be able to take that information and do something with it. It's such a waste of time, energy, and manpower to sit down, have these meetings, go over all your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and then do nothing with it. So you want to make sure that you have a clear process afterwards for, okay, these are our strengths, these are our weaknesses, our opportunities, and our threats. Now let's figure out what are we going to do with these. Let's group these together. These are our strengths. Let's keep doing this. Let's figure out how we can amp up our strengths even more and turn the nozzle even more on. For our weaknesses, how can we strengthen our weaknesses? Do we need to hire someone who's more specialized? Do we need to bring in a coach? Do we need to bring in a mentor? Do we need to take some additional training? What does that look like? Our opportunities, how are we going to capitalize on our opportunities and within what time frame? We want to capitalize on those as soon as possible. We don't want to wait. We want to capitalize on those ASAP because those opportunities will directly affect our bottom line. And then our threats, what can we do to eliminate our threats by any ethical means? So what can we do to continue to keep our competitive advantage and not even have the threats to really interfere with our business? We want to have a recession-proof business. We want to have a pandemic-proof business. We want to have pretty much any type of threat that you can think of. We want to always be having a mindset of growth. So that way we know, okay, well, regardless of what comes our way, we are prepared. We've got this. We have all of our things backed up. We have our next best thing that we can roll out. We might have our next 5 launches already mapped within the next 6 months, but we might not release all of them for the next 3 years. They might be over the course of the next 3 years. So that's how much I mean by utilizing this information to set yourself up for success and to set your company up for success, so that way there's no question about what are we going to do in the event one of our threats comes and does something that could rock our business, you know? So again, this was a SWOT analysis. I hope and pray that it was extremely helpful for you all. And if you did find it helpful, please feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Share it with a friend, because I know SWOT analysis can be very difficult, but I feel like I broke it down pretty well for you all. So make sure to share this with any colleagues, any team members. Go over it even during one of your sessions that you have with a team member or a company training. That way they can have a bird's eye view of what a SWOT analysis is and then actually go into your meeting. So this is a great kind of like tee up for you to go into your meeting and to be able to actually create your SWOT analysis. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.